Consider the people who are doing this. Nancy Pelosi. And all the rest of them, by the way. Think about Maxine Waters, who explicitly called for violence against Republicans. Think about Hillary Clinton, who said you can't be civil with Republicans. Think about all of these other people. But Nancy Pelosi, Speaker of the House, she decides that the people's business, it's very, very important, that House Democrats pass a resolution such that the House rules will no longer include gendered language. All the troubles we face right now, the draconian lockdowns, people losing their livelihoods, threats from abroad, rising China, all of these issues. Nancy Pelosi says, very, very important, we pass this resolution such that the House rules will not include gendered language. Listen to the arguments she makes for that resolution.
This is not theoretical, and this is not motivated by partisanship. I stand before you today as an officer of the Constitution, a Speaker of the House of Representatives. I stand before you as a wife, a mother, a grandmother, a daughter.
Hold on. She wants to pass a resolution getting rid of gendered language in the House rules. And to defend that, she says, I stand before you as a wife, a mother, a grandmother. Would you call that gendered language? I think I would. That sounds like the most gendered language you can use, which is hilarious, and it shows their sort of frivolity and ignorance. But it also shows something a little bit deeper about all these moral claims that they're making. Namely, they will not hold themselves to those standards. They will hold you to those standards. They won't hold themselves to those standards. President Trump says, go peacefully protest at the Capitol, and then some violence occurs. They say off with his head, basically. But they explicitly encourage violence. Maxine Waters, right? Hillary Clinton, don't be civil. Chris Cuomo comes out and says protests don't need to be peaceful. They encourage the quote-unquote peaceful protests that seem inevitably to turn into these riots. They go on television, they say, with buildings on fire, this is a mostly peaceful protest. They bail out the rioters, like Kamala Harris did, and then they try to impeach Trump. And some squishy Republicans still don't get it. Those handful of people, led by Liz Cheney, that we named. Maybe they do get it. Maybe they're just not on the right side. If you enjoyed that video, be sure to hit the subscribe button so everyone wading through the wasteland of YouTube knows that we have got the absolute top content out there.